All right, Libra, the overall love energy between you and the person that you are thinking about and or dealing with is the Emperor, Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. Right away, I'm saying that this was a major situation. This was someone who came into your life and possibly shook your life up. This was major transformation and a major event or person in your life that came in and marked a before and after period, mainly because starting off already, you have three major arcana cards, okay? We have Aries energy with the Emperor, the Hierophant is Taurus, and the Empress is Libra energy, which is your energy, all right? But starting off with the Emperor here, I'm seeing that there were a lot of, possibly a lot of, how do I say this? A lot of conflicting energies, a lot of strong personalities. Two people, possibly even three people here, kind of clashed in a way. And I have this feeling that you might have honestly met this person at the wrong time. The overall energy for me is you meeting someone who had a lot going on, or you and possibly you had a lot going on at the same time, and you both decided to, instead of go into the situation romantically and kind of capitalize on being together and get to know each other, you kind of decided to put everything on the back burner because you had other things that were more important, such as work, finances, family. You just had other things that were going on and you couldn't put your time and energy into this connection at the time. And so you kind of just left each other either as strangers or as just friends, okay? But this person, whoever they were, your energy and their energies kind of mirrored each other, and you did have very committed energy. You wanted something long term. The thing is, though, that you just had to do what was important at the time. So you both went your separate ways. If it was meant to be, it would be, kind of is what you both were saying. If it's meant to be, it will be. Either you had to leave the situation or they had to leave the situation because it just was the wrong time, all right? Let's look into your energy towards this person. The first card we have is the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Could be connecting with an earth sign or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is letting me know that you did see this person as a potential end all be all, like your husband, your wife, the person that you would have build a family with and put down roots with. But you decided to be very patient. You decided to not rush the connection. And I feel as though you and this person might have decided to just even not even like on a this is what we're going to do basis. Like you didn't have a conversation. It just happened to where you went your separate ways. You decided to live your life, hoping that one day you would come back together, okay, with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, all right? But we have the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So I'm seeing that you might have just gotten out of a relationship. You might have just gotten out of a relationship with someone, into things with someone else, and this person is making a a resurface in your life. This person is making a resurface in your life. And I feel like this was a friend that things just didn't get off the ground with. You might have stayed in contact as you two were seeing other people. And it was just, I just feel like it was a lot of respect here. I do feel as if you just recently went through some heartbreak. You moved away from something or someone, right? And now this person, this new person is coming in with fresh new energy, but it's slow. It's very slow moving because it's like getting to know someone you knew for a really long time all over again, but you never really got to know them on that level because you were just too busy to do it. All right, let's look into their energy towards you. Oh, this is also you though. Ten of Cups. So yeah, you're moving towards someone and you're actually, I feel as though you're ready for this person now. I feel as though you and this person, you kind of had to go through separation. You had to walk away from each other and the connection at the time because divine timing was in play and it just wasn't the right time for you two. And now, since going through this, since getting all these other people out of your system, you're actually able to come in and be together in a more fruitful way, in a more loving way, and actually build a foundation of a friendship on top of something romantic and passionate. All right. Their energy towards you is the Temperance card. So this is someone coming back around. I don't really see it being an ex that you had a really bad encounter with coming back around to prove themselves. This is someone where the timing wasn't right. And I'm going to keep saying that. But again, you have the Four of Swords. They have the Four of Cups. So you both weren't doing anything about the connection. You were just letting things play out, letting life take its course. But this person, their energy towards you is just, it's beautiful. It's very passionate. They still have a lot of innocent but strong passion towards you. I mean, you have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups here. So this is serious, meeting on common ground, innocent, young love in a way. And I think that that's really beautiful. We have the World card. So this is someone coming in to start something with you, to complete a cycle with you, to be with you, because it's possible that things just didn't get off the ground with you and this person, okay? We have the Three of Cups. That's them coming around to kind of pour into your cup, kind of help each other. You want people to come into your life that's going to add something to your life. And this is what that person is going to do, and you're adding to their life. But in the beginning, I feel as though it was just, you were doing your own thing and they had so much going on as well that you couldn't have this at the time. You know what I mean? You just couldn't have it. But now you can. I feel like you got whoever you needed out of your system. And this beautiful person is coming in to actually love you. The Lovers card. Look at that. There is a serious soul connection here with this person. Serious soul connection. And no matter how many years went by or how many months or whatever you needed to get out to do, they were still going to be there and you were still going to be there. Whenever I have people in my life that just stick around and they're just there in the background, just whenever the time is right, I call that person my person because they're there through thick and thin. Okay, we have the Strength card. So you could be connecting with a Leo, or a Gemini here with the Lovers card, but you have the World card, so it's really any sign. But this person is really, really beautiful. I see that you are kind of moving away from whatever you were dealing with someone who was very possibly manipulative. You're getting out of a really bad situation and stepping into the light, and this person is waiting for you there in the sun. All right, let's look at your oracle cards. We have getting to know each other, family, lust, forgiving and learning, heart-to-heart conversations, second chance, balance, friendship, trust. So you are getting to know this person all over again, whether this is a brand new person or someone you kind of friend-zoned each other. This is someone who's definitely going to want a family with you. The lust and passion is going to be there. You're going to have a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. So to know if this is the right person, you're going to be able to be open with this person. You're going to be able to tell them things that you wouldn't normally tell anyone else and just be completely accepted by them. Okay, we do have the card Second Chance here. So this might have been someone that you wrote off because you were so busy doing other things. You might have wrote them off as they don't deserve me or you don't deserve them. You could have just friend zoned them because you were more interested in somebody else at the time. I'm seeing multiple people here. So you could have been interested in someone else at the time and you went and you had that relationship with that other person and it didn't work out. So now this person, is here and ready to balance your scales, to have a friendship with you, to have trust. And I do see that if this is someone from your past coming back in like an almost relationship that just didn't get off the ground, nothing too bad actually happened because the only thing that was preventing this situation from taking off initially was the timing of the connection. Keep that in mind. Commitment issues. Someone here just wasn't ready to commit at the time, probably because they were focused on their career and didn't want to put so much into a relationship and take away from their success in life. Jealousy could have been another one. Like you could have had multiple people involved and this person wanted to be your one and only, or you wanted to be their one and only. And then procrastination, like I said, not actually acting on the connection at the time, taking your time, allowing things to play out as they may. All right, but let's dive a little bit deeper into this. All right. Looking into how they feel about you, Libra, how does this person feel towards you? Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, serious passion here. This is the beginning of something very stable and committed. Their feelings for you are very secure. They're not wishy-washy. This is someone who wants loyalty. They want trust. They want friendship. They want to feel like family. And they're going to be expecting the same from you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. This is earth energy, and earth is grounded, okay? So even though there's passion here, it's going to feel more serious than passionate. But they definitely want to have a very serious give and take with you, okay? How do you feel towards this person? Ooh, again, look at that. You're mirroring each other. So this is someone who I'm going to keep saying it. Timing just wasn't right, but now it is right. The timing is right. You know, sometimes we have to go through all that heartbreak, and that person that we were always supposed to be with was already in our lives all along, and now we're just now acknowledging them, and we have the space now to accept them in, and that's exactly what you're doing. You feel a lot of overflowing emotions for them, and you want to start something new with them as well, something beautiful and lasting. You want to be able to share your emotions with them, and you will be able to do that and feel safe doing that. All right. What does this person want? I'm loving this energy, Libra. I'm loving it. Ooh. All right. Let's look a little deeper into this. Why do they want the... I feel like this person wants to protect you. I feel like this person wants to protect you. I feel like they still might not know what's going on with you. I feel as if they... Okay, because these are more negative cards than these cards. So, you know, as we get deeper into this, I uncover different energies. But the Nine of Wands is like protective energy. And I feel as though they might want to protect you. And maybe even... I think they might need to walk away from something before this is able to be as fruitful. Like, I feel as though either you're still in a situation with someone else that hasn't ended yet, and you're moving away from it. You're moving away slowly, but you're still tied to someone else, okay? And this person is waiting for you to walk away from that person, so that they can actually come in and stop being hidden in the dark anymore. I don't think this person wants to be in the dark anymore. They don't want to be friend zoned. They don't want to be on hold anymore. And I think that they're waiting for you to walk away from someone if you're still dealing with, you know, an ex or a breakup, or they need to walk away from someone. So take that how it resonates. All right. Give me more clarification on what they want. Yeah, a decision has to be made here. So I think, like, you know, we get out of situations with people, and then with people that we're not meant to be with, and then we're presented with another opportunity with another person that's more aligned with what we want. A decision has to be made here, so that this can either happen or that they can actually move away. So this person's kind of open to either opt to you deciding whether or not you want them or not, and then making a decision from there whether or not to move on. Because if you decide, okay, you're not ready now, I don't think this person is waiting much longer, because I think divine timing has said, okay, it's now or never. And I think this person knows that. So they're just waiting to either walk away from their situation and see if you're ready, or you walk away from your situation and then come together as one, because we still have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Wands. We have so many aces here. So this is, the beginning of something. And a decision does have to be made. Could be connecting with, again, fire. We have Cancer, Scorpio, the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Okay, what do you want? What do you want? The Chariot. Ooh, the Moon. Are you not ready yet? Are you not ready, Libra? You're going back and forth. I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready for the new love yet. Because, honestly, it does feel like second chance energy. You know what I mean? Second chance energy, because it didn't get off the ground. And you're a little wishy-washy. You're still unsure whether or not you want to keep your emotions to yourself or bring them into the light. You're unsure of whether or not you want to make this happen right now. But I am seeing that you do want to make it happen. It's just a matter of when. So I feel this is such a waiting game. I just feel like you're waiting even more now. And you're both getting a little restless. Like, okay, is this going to happen or is it not going to happen? What's stopping this connection from moving forward? What's stopping this connection from moving forward between you and them? Okay. The King of Cups. The Sun. Okay, hold on. The King of Cups, the Sun, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so the only thing keeping this connection from going is ties to other people. So whatever ties you have here to other people, like, it's just letting it go. I think going through the grieving process of grieving these other relationships that didn't work out, or this fresh relationship that didn't work out, that's the only thing. So whether that's you or them, that's the only thing keeping this connection from moving forward. Anything else? What else is keeping this connection from moving forward? The Wheel of Fortune. So fate, playing into fate, but at the same time, I think somebody here is scared. Someone here is scared. I think they're scared of getting hurt again. And like jumping into a relationship again really fast, I think that's scary. Without actually letting go of those ties and walking away from, what doesn't serve you anymore. What's the most likely outcome between you two? What's the most likely? I see you coming together. I do. I really do. I just think I think you both just need to realize that it's you two. It's you and this person. That's how it's supposed to be. And as scary as it is, and, because it's somebody coming back from your past where things just didn't work out with them, but not in a malicious way. It wasn't like they hurt you. It was just not the right time. You both had just things that you both had to work on, and you decided to work on them separate. And now you're coming back, and yeah, you both have all these wounds that you've, gathered from being with other people, and that happens. But now it's time to, allow someone in to help heal the wounds and celebrate who you are and love you the way that you deserve to be loved. And that's, put down looking at all your other options, because someone here is still like, well, I don't know if they're the right one. They are. They really are. Ugh. This is the new love that I've been waiting for you, Libra, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And if whether you're scared or still letting go, like, it's okay. But allow this person in, because it's now or never. Allow them in. I think you've been waiting and they've been waiting for so long that I don't think you should let fear or your emotions or any past pain or any past wounds stop you from embarking on this new journey with someone who wants to love you and who you want to love too.